Welcome back to more Unavowed.
Please do not disturb those. It took centuries to arrange them just the way I like them.
It took you centuries?
You are awake. Good. I have a question of a personal nature. I hope you'll answer it.
You've been awfully curious about me, so you wanna...
I have my reasons. Please, indulge me. Our missions have taken a very personal nature, at least as far as you are concerned. These visions you have seen of your demon self, could you tell me how they make you feel?
I feel violated. But on the other hand, I'm glad of them. Without them, we'd never know what the demon did.
I see.
And I want to know my demon self.
That is often necessary, but rarely pleasant. Thank you for sharing. I will see you at the meeting.
Could we talk a bit more first?
We may.
Did you see a little blue thing fly by?
Yes, that would be KK, Logan's spirit guide. I admit, I was surprised to see her as well. Eli has a theory. He can explain it better than I.
How's Logan fitting in?
It was difficult for my father to accept a bestower, but he understands the necessity. I am certain Logan will prove himself, as you have.
Can you really detect falsehoods?
Yes, lies and falsehoods make jinns uncomfortable. We cannot abide the sensation. Of course, the ability to detect a lie is often useful in the field, so I have
And as a woman. I grew up on Mars. I am 120 years old.
I did mention that a lie makes a jinn very uncomfortable. Think of fingernails on a chalkboard, but inside your brain. Jinns cannot abide to speak a lie, let alone listen to one.
So you can't speak a lie either?
Indeed. No jinn could. It gives us physical pain. Of course, this means that jinns resort to mind tricks and verbal trickery.
Mind tricks and verbal trickery, you say? You're saying I shouldn't trust you.
You can trust me to tell the truth. I have no desire to trick you or anyone else. My purpose is to serve the Unavowed. Nothing more, nothing less.
But if tricking me served the Unavowed...
This is why nobody trusts the jinn. One always looks for a hidden meaning. Mind games and wordplay are silly. I find them tiresome, so I have focused my efforts elsewhere. I hope you will grow to trust me, and that is the truth.
I don't know you well, but I think I can trust you. By the way, wanna...
Thank you. That is appreciated.
Why are you so curious to know how I feel?
My concern is for your welfare. We must all watch out for each other, since nobody else will. One day, you will do the same for me.
Okay, yeah. Any thoughts on that last mission?
I confess, putting lost souls to rest gave me a certain satisfaction. I can see the appeal in being a bestower, yet I am glad I am not one.
I have some questions about you.
Me? What do you want to know?
Where do you learn to use a sword?
Like with most things, I learned it at my mother's knee. Well, not literally. She was usually cutting off other people's knees, but the metaphor holds.
Your mother used a sword too?
Yes, but I prefer not to dwell. Ask me questions if you must, but not that. Thank you.
Let's go talk to Eli. Oh, he's down here reading some old burnt-up book.
Hey, shouldn't you get some sleep? We all need to be fresh tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
It is? Jesus, I really should put a clock down here.
Are you reading anything interesting today, Eli?
Interesting is relative, but I'm looking for something useful. I was reading about ghosts, trying to learn more about the geists we saw. There must be millions of old texts and tomes on the subject. None of them have anything approaching solid facts. Still, there's got to be something, somewhere.
Why are you so interested?
Why do you think lost ghosts are turning geist on us? I really shouldn't let this stuff get to me. I've outlived a lot of people. I buried my wife over 60 years ago. Heck, my kids are in their 60s. I'm probably going to outlive them too. And that's
pretty
okay.
fucking cool.
I've made my peace with it. But geists, that their souls could be twisted like that, I don't like it. Not at all.
We have Logan now. If the worst happens, he'll help.
I don't know him like you do, but I hope you're right. Anyway, sorry for the brooding. See you at the meeting?
Did you see a blue light fly by?
Oh, that was KK. It turns out we can see her now. Sort of.
We can all see KK now? How?
Because Logan's officially joined the Unavowed. All members of the Unavowed share a spiritual bond, albeit a slight one. Logan and KK have a strong spiritual bond. It's what enables him to see and speak to her. Now that we're all linked, we're getting some spillover, I guess. We can't speak to her, but we can kind of see her.
Tell me about your family. Let's get deep.
You don't know many parents, do you? Never ask a dad about his kids. He won't shut up. But yeah, you probably saw the pictures on the wall. I have 2 girls, Julie and Gloria.
Are they fire mages too?
No, they aren't. Thank God for that.
Must be cool having a fire mage for a dad.
They don't exactly know about that. And they never will. They, think I'm dead.
They think you're dead?
I faked my death. This power I have, when it manifested, it attracted things. Things that would have hurt my kids unless I died. So, I did.
Man, fuck, what happened to your wife?
Donna was young. 30, 31. It was cancer that took
shit.
her. Seems so mundane, doesn't it? When I think about all the things I've seen since. Just goes to show, you don't need magic or monsters for something to be terrible.
So you raise your kids by yourself, huh?
Why is everyone always so surprised when they hear that? Yeah, I raised them both. Got them into a school near my office. We figured it out.
What kind of things?
Just things. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. Julie and Gloria, tell me about them. They hot?
I did warn you about asking a dad about his kids, right? Well, here's the Cliff Notes version. Gloria married a realtor and moved to Florida.
Oh,
they're both
fuck.
Retired now. Julie got bit by the
Place is a
wanderlust
shithole.
bug and hasn't let go. She hasn't settled down and probably never will. They turned out fine. Dad or no dad.
You keep tabs on your kids?
Once in a while. I might not be in their lives, but I'm still their father. What kind of dad would I be if I didn't watch out for them?
Well, bye for now, Eli. We'll talk later.
Yeah, same.
Keep this show on the road. There's KK.
Hey, you're finally up. You guys keep some late hours around here. Although, you used to work some pretty late shifts
Tell
at
me
Sammy's,
about it.
didn't you?
I don't mind the hours. I just wish it would stop raining.
I know, right? How long has it been? 3 days? Hope it lets up soon. Anyway, I was told there'd be a meeting or something. Just let me know when it starts.
I'd like to talk a bit first, Baldy.
I can do that.
There's a ball of light next to you.
That's no ball of light. That's KK. Seems you guys can see her. Eli was saying it was because we're all linked now or something. You'd have to ask him. I couldn't understand 2 words of it.
What are your thoughts on the last mission?
I think I'm just happy to walk more than 2 feet in any direction. I'm eager to move. You need me to run out for coffee or a pizza or anything? Just say the word.
Pizza sounds good. What are you doing with your phone?
You ever hear of Trollgate?
Oh,
Some
shit.
online game thing? KK is a little obsessed with it. Oh, don't deny it, KK. You totally are. You make me play this thing every chance we get. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. We're all playing a pink troll in a fairy tale land, zapping goblins with magic. Okay. KK says they aren't goblins. They're called Whittakins. Yeesh, such a nerd. What? You are? Talk later. Now, where were we?
See you later, KK. Logan is relaxing on the sofa and fiddling with his phone. KK apparently does not have a description. Let's talk to Blue Man Group.
Bestower and spirit guide in the Unavowed hall. More evidence that times are changing.
He talks to Ghost. How is that a bad thing?
Interesting you say that after your experiences last night. Bestowers deal with death. Mundane, mortal death. It is messy, fraught with emotion, and rarely pleasant. But times are changing rapidly. We must adjust in kind. So, shall we start the meeting?
Call the meeting!
Yes, it is time.
So, you met the new guy?
The Bestower? Yes, I have. Did I read the report correctly? You battled 3 poltergeists for 2 days and survived.
I wouldn't call it battling. I just kind of sat there.
Regardless, anyone else entering that house would have been killed. You being there saved lives.
Well, I was where I needed to be. That's all.
No doubt. However, a poltergeist should never have formed in the first place, let alone 3. How did this happen?
It was my demon. Again.
Of course it was.
The demon turned the residents against each other, then encouraged them to kill each other. Somehow, in the midst of all that nasty, their souls got corrupted, made them go geist.
But again, we return to our old question. Why? Why is the demon doing this? To what end? I admit, I am confused.
Have you investigated Staten Island yet?
No, not yet.
Then perhaps we will find our answers there.
What about the ghost in the village eye?
Yes, a witness, albeit an unconventional one. The Bestower can speak to it, whereas we cannot.
Look, if it has any information for us, I'll pass it along. But my priority is helping it.
Naturally.
You all know your duty. Report back when you have new information. Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned.
Did he just...
You get used to it.
Please choose 2 party members.
They don't have Wi-Fi in the tunnels yet. So no, sorry.
Huh?
Nothing. KK wants me to turn on Trollgate, but there's no signal down here.
Kids and screens, right? Gotta set limits.
I don't know about that. I figure if you die, you should be allowed to play as many video games as you want.
True that. LP as long as you want, for eternity. LP eternity. That will be my YouTube login when I am seated comfortably in hell.
So Logan, is KK standing still, or is she moving with the subway?
What do you mean?
She's not actually standing on the floor, right? So what's keeping her here? I mean, magic or not, that's just basic physics.
I don't know. I guess physics don't really apply to dead people. What do you think, KK?
What? What did she say?
Oh, she burped loudly.
All right, let's head to Staten Island. St. George Ferry Terminal, 8:02 p.m.
Right. So, what are we looking for?
Magic, mystery, monsters who want to eat us, that kind of thing.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. You too, KK.
The promenade leads west toward a large sculpture. The walkway extends east toward the marina. Let's head west.
So he's like the others.
There are no others.
Janie, this is rotten and you know it.
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
God damn it. You know what? I need a drink. Come talk to me if you want to do your damn job.
She stands at attention, struggling to retain her dignity in the pouring rain. The body is covered by a mildew-stained tarp.
Sorry, sir. You shouldn't be here. You need to leave.
But there's a dead body here. Should we be scared?
No, there's no reason to be scared. This is just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
What kind of tragedy?
It's a tragedy. Just a tragedy. A senseless tragedy.
Can you get a bit more detailed than that? What kind of tragedy?
It's a tragedy. That's all this is.
Let's try this again. What happened?
It's
It's alright. Go ahead and say it.
a tragedy. That's all this is.
Holy shit, you're dumb. Who's that woman you're arguing with?
Vicky? Nobody. Stay clear of her if you know what's good for you.
Try this again. What happened?
It's just a tragedy.
Can't you see her eyes? She's confused as hell. Badgering her isn't going to accomplish anything.
It is for my Let's Play.
It's just a tragedy.
Can't you see badgering?
See you around, dipshit.
Sure. Please try and stay clear.
You're not repping the blue very well.
Vinny, come on. You and me, we go back.
You think I don't know that? But you keep bothering people. You keep bothering me.
She was your wife, you asshole.
It was a tragedy, Vicky. That's all it was.
You're serious.
Dead-ass serious. Now leave, Santina.
Well, screw you too, buddy.
Banned from a bar. Now that takes me back.
There's nothing quite like the warm glow of a bar window in the early evening.
Oh, man.
Another fucking ghost.
Another ghost. And in a back alley, no less. Can you see him, Logan?
It's a her. And, yeah. Hey, can we talk to you for a sec?
Hello? Who goes there?
My name is Logan. This here's KK.
This isn't the place for a child. Is she yours?
Kinda. We're stuck together anyway.
Either way, you shouldn't be here. Leave as soon as you can.
Ask about the alley.
Can you tell me anything about this place?
I am waiting for orders. That is all.
Eli, did you hear the ghost talk?
I did. We must be getting some psychic spillover from Logan. We should have hired a bestower years ago.
Shh. Let me work here.
Ask her what her name is.
So you know my name. What's yours?
I'm a soldier. Just a social.
Tell her she's dead.
So, I hate to tell you this, but you're kinda dead?
I am a soldier. It is my duty to die in battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You already did.
I did nothing. I am merely awaiting orders.
Right, whatever you say. I'm gonna take off, okay?
You don't need my permission.
That's crap and you know it.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wouldn't want to embarrass you.
Jesus, V. It's not that. You can't be here. Everyone already looks at me funny. Can't you just stop?
People are dead. How many are gonna pile up before you do something?
It's a tragedy, Vicky. That's all this is.
Right, sure. I'm going for a walk. See you around, Donnie.
It's
Bye.
a tragedy. Everyone says this is just a tragedy.
Huh? Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
You're pretty engrossed in your phone there. You playing Trollgate?
I guess I am. You ever play Trollgate? It's like digital crack.
Don't I know it?
You play?
Sorta. I have this friend. She talks about it a lot.
Heh. Usually I'm that friend. What guild is she in?
Crystal. But she doesn't play anymore.
She managed to quit, huh? I wish I could. I created a character when I was like 16. They got me hooked for life.
There's a dead body around the corner.
Janie's on that one, isn't she? It's a tragedy. That's all it is.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. Did anyone die in the alley behind Vinny's?
Oh, you mean the tragedy? That's all it was. A tragedy. Just
Holy
leave
shit,
Vinny's
you
wife
fucking cops are
alone.
annoying in this game. What kind of tragedy?
Like I said, it's just a tragedy. A tragedy. That's all it is.
You know the name of Vinny's wife?
Jesus, you sound like my sister. That case is closed. It was just a tragedy. That's all it was.
Couldn't help but overhear that argument you're having.
Nobody. You didn't see me with anyone.
It's a tragedy, but I did. You waiting for a bus?
Yep, saving up to buy a car. Until then, I ride the bus with the plebes. Could be worse. At least cops ride free.
Sorry to tell you this, but I did see you arguing with someone.
Shit. I mean, crap. Damn it, Vicky. Why do you have to screw up everything? Don't tell anyone, okay? I'll never hear the end of it.
Is there some kind of problem?
With Vicky, there's always a problem. And that's all I'm gonna say. Right. See you.
See you around, Oinker. Back to your fucking phone. Holy shit!
Summoner, you have made a grave error. Return me to my world immediately.
Hear me out, General.
I have no time for talk. You summoned me in the middle of battle. I am the General Commander. Without me, my soldiers are doomed to failure.
I know this, General. It is why I called you.
So you summoned me to mock me? How very human. It is no secret our efforts are going poorly. Perhaps even futile. They poison our waters. They destroy our
Naga.
resources, our homes, our lives. So we fight. Outnumbered and outmatched, but what choice do we have?
That's a self-defeating attitude. We need to change that.
I only speak the truth. We don't want to die, Summoner. If you have counsel to offer, I am listening.
Good. This could work out well for both of us.
The hell was that?
Secondhand visions are a bit fuzzy, but I think it was one of the merfolk.
Merfolk! What power drilled into my skull?
Whoa, easy. Your head okay? You do look kind of hungover. Is that it? Because I know a few good hangover cures from back in the day.
It's not a hangover. It's a neuromorphic memory imprint.
Oh, just as well. None of those cures actually worked anyway.
You seem all right. Good.
Did I hear you right? That was a fucking mermaid?
It was a male, and the term is merfolk, but yeah, it was summoned here. Which shouldn't be possible. You've seen how much energy it takes to open the path through the void. Not even a demon possesses that kind of power.
So, mer people exist.
I know, right? I've always wanted to see one. I suppose a second-hand vision will just have to do. Anyway, let's keep going. We're not going to learn anything out here in the rain. Logan, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just give me a second. The first thing they tell you is not to enter a gin joint, no matter what. But the AA handbook wasn't written with folks like us in mind, huh?
You can stay out here if you want to be a little bitch, Logan.
No, that's not fair. Not to you, not to me. Look, never mind. I'm fine. Let's go in.
Hey, new faces, all right. Come on in, dry yourself off. Hey,
Nice wine collection. Is that a Silas Merlot 99?
you know your stuff. Most folks around here don't know their wines. I was saving it for my wedding anniversary, but it was a tragedy. That's all it was.
So this is your place.
My name's on the sign.
So you're Vinny.
Yep, you're pretty sharp.
I have my moments.
Ha, I like you guys.
Who are you arguing with outside?
Oh, sorry you had to see that. Vicky and me, we go back. I help her out where I can, but there are limits.
Why does Vicky need help?
If you don't know, I probably shouldn't say. You guys are obviously not from the neighborhood.
Bartender's creed. I get it. But I'd like to help if I can.
Sorry, can't do it. Like you say, it's part of the job description. Vicky's an old friend, and a good cop once upon a time. I ain't betraying that. Even if she has become the neighborhood nut.
She said something about your wife.
It was a tragedy. Yeah, it was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Neighborhood nut, you say?
You've seen her around. You know what I'm talking about. She skeeves everyone out. The cops want nothing to do with her. Even her own family's ready to write her off.
Her own family won't talk to her?
I said enough. Sorry. Hey, hat guy? You okay?
I'm fine. It's just what you said. To turn away from your own family. It's the hardest thing in the world.
Could be. Vicky made it easy for him, I'll say that much.
A tragedy? What happened?
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
You fucking people. That's all you have to say about your wife?
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Did anything happen to anyone in the alleyway outside?
The alley? It was, my wife. A tragedy. That's all it was.
Your wife died in the alley?
It's a shitty place to die.
Tragedy.
Vinny.
That's all.
See you around, Dingleberry.
I ain't going anywhere.
The drink of the month is Vinny's Vodka Martini. Sounds tempting, but not really. The flyer of a psychic hotline. A used matchbook with the name of the bar. A horror film about a nightstick possessed by a serial killer. Not bad. Not a bad collection, although your assortment at Sammy's was better.
That guy's wife dies and it barely registers. Does that seem off to you?
No, not at all.
You're not wrong. His wife died. He's been brainwashed not to think about it. He should be grieving. He needs to be grieving. It's just what you do.
No, KK.
Evening, sir.
Is it true Vicky's family turned against her?
Turned against her? Who said that? I haven't turned against her.
Wait, you're related to Vicky?
Fine. Now you know. She's my sister. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of that, okay? Vicky's been nothing but trouble ever since she got shot.
So, brother and sister are both pigs.
All of us Santinas are cops. Our dad, grandpa, my two big brothers. It's a family thing. At least, until now.
Is Vicky really the neighborhood nut?
Who said that? Was it Vinny? Fucking Vinny. Of course, he's not wrong, is he?
Vicky was shot.
Right in the shoulder. It was during that nightclub shooting last year. Vicky was the only one to get out alive. That kind of thing is bound to mess anybody up. But Vicky isn't Vicky anymore.
She's messed up. How?
That's just it. We don't know. She just got weird, angry all the time, twitchy, paranoid. She keeps bothering people with questions, trying to solve cases that we closed a long time ago.
What cases did Vicky try to reopen?
Just tragedies. That's all they are. Each of them just a tragedy.
If Vicky's such a problem, why don't you stop her?
She's a Santina. That name still carries some weight around here, at least until she takes it too far. Which she will, the way she's going.
You sound almost ashamed of her. Your own sister.
Hey, man, you think I haven't tried talking to her? Tried to get her counseling, whatever? She won't listen. I feel bad for her, but she's gone somewhere none of us can follow. I'm not getting dragged down with her, and that's a fact. If she wants to live in Vinny's crap basement, that's her business.
Vicky lives under Vinny's bar?
Yeah, since her severance package ran out, that's all she can afford.
See you around, Dick Knuckle.
Right. See you.
So, Eli, you know about bestowers? About folks like me?
A bit. The records are spotty, but there are some.
What do they say?
Nothing that's relevant anymore. The supernatural world has changed.
You guys want to catch up?
You mean things got better? Or worse?
Things got busier, I'll say that much.
Well, keeping busy is important.
Hey,
Hey, I heard Vicky lives in your basement.
yeah. I never use the room, so I rent it out sometimes. The door's got a keypad lock, but since I let the renter choose the combo, there aren't any problems. Having Vicky down there is awkward as hell, but what can I do? Let her live in the street? As long as she uses the alley entrance and doesn't bother my customers, we don't have a problem.
Is Vicky home?
She's never home. She only comes home to sleep. What she does all day is her own business.
Can I take a look around the room?
No. What a thing to ask. Why would I let you do that?
I'm just trying to help her out. Surely you understand.
Of course I understand, but it's a matter of trust. I mean, what would the world come to if you couldn't trust your bartender?
We really need to get down into Vicky's room.
And why would I let you do that?
We're trying to solve these murders before there's another one.
There aren't any murders, man. I told you, it's just a bunch of tragedies. That's all it is.
What was your wife's name?
You need to stop asking about that. It was a tragedy. That's all it was. Nothing else. I ain't going anywhere.
Stay tuned for a bonus achievement. Soon to come. As in right now. See there in the bottom right, the Never Forget achievement. In order to get that, it must be September 11th, 9/11. Of course, probably 99.9% of you know what happened on that date, so I'm not going to get into it, but you can see the two rays, the two light rays coming up from where the Twin Towers once stood. Thought it was interesting that they put that achievement in here, but I did want to show it to you. So I just set my clock, my time and date to 9/11 to do that, even though it's, October 3rd now. See you soon for more Unavowed.